Hey guys, Tara here from Recovering Book Hoarder, and today is my second dedicated FlossTube video. Last time I saw you guys, I talked about crochet, and today I'm going to talk about my cross-stitching journey and go through my current whips, the projects I already have kitted out, what I plan on working on next, some new acquisitions, and then go through some of the additional patterns that I am wanting to get kitted out and work on, fairly soon. So moving forward after this video, my crochet and cross stitch will be combined. I just figured that it would be easiest when I'm doing these introductions and showing you the most amount of stuff, that it would be best to separate them instead of having one super duper long video. So all right, my plan is for these to go up on Wednesdays. I was supposed to have this one up last Wednesday, but with work and my daughter who's in cyber school, it's just been really hard to get my filming done. So I'm hoping today to really get caught up on things and then be able to get these videos out to you every Wednesday for FlossTube content. All right, so let's get started by looking at my current whips. I have a couple, not a ton. All right, let's see. I should have sorted these. All right, so this is one that is going to be Christmas gifts for the women that I work with this year. I'm going to make ornaments out of these guys. So I've got these 4 Santas. So each one of these will be a separate project and will become an ornament. And I have one of them almost done. The only thing is I want to add names and the year to it. So this is my Santa there. Isn't he cute? This is on 14 count Ada. I think this is the ecru color that I got from Michael's. So I'm gonna do the name for the person it's for under here, and then up here I'm going to do the year, and I'm going to use this alphabet here that I found in the World of Cross Stitching magazine. This was from the wedding sampler in the World of Cross Stitch magazine, and I am not sure which issue this was. Because I copied this from the library. I didn't write down what it was. So these are the colors for all of the different Santas here. Aren't they pretty? And I will link the patterns, the shops that I got the patterns from on and down in the description box. The majority of my patterns come from Etsy. It's just so easy to shop for wonderful patterns now with Etsy. So those are my Santas. And then along with these, so I'm doing these 4, and then I just know myself and how I am as a cross stitcher and anything else. I don't like redoing the same thing again. So my initial intent was I was going to do 2 of these 3 times and then the other 2 times for the total amount that I need. Instead, I purchased another pattern, which I will put right here. These little guys, these are super cute, and I'm going to use these for the additional 6 ornaments that I need to make. All right, so that's my first whip. Then I have this, which I just love, but I need some advice from you guys on this. Okay, so this is Hamilton, the 10 Dual Commandments. This is the entire lyrics all crocheted out. So you can see this is from Taylor and Cromwell, and they kind of specialize in Broadway cross stitch patterns. They have a ton, and they recently, I signed up for the mailing list, which was probably dangerous. And they recently had a 50% off all patterns for the reopening of Broadway in New York. And I picked up the other Hamilton ones I had been eyeing, which I'll go ahead and flip through those right here. I adore Hamilton. It's an obsession, and all things Hamilton. But 10 Dual Commandments, I literally wake up singing in the middle of the night. I love it so much. So this is what I have done so far. This is from the beginning of it here. This is the middle. I started at the middle and then worked my way out. So this here is, it's going to say, duel before the sun is in the sky, then pick a place to die where it's high and dry, is those lines. And I love so much how this looks. Love it, love it, love it. It's only 3 colors. Here's my issue. I have a couple issues. Number one, I thought it would be so easy to stitch on black. I never stitched on black before. It is like impossible to see the holes. And these are not like little holes. This is a 14 count Aida. I've tried like putting my ring light behind it. I've tried having a major light over top of myself, natural light. I just don't know what to do to make it easier to see the holes, because as soon as my hand goes behind it, it like blocks it and then everything just becomes black. So I love the way it looks. I'm not enjoying the not being able to see it though. So that's my first question. Any suggestions for stitching on black? Okay, here's my other issue. My cousin had given me some hoops that were my grandmother's. They were wooden hoops and I did not realize that they were dirty. And I had started using them. So I don't know if you can see, all that around there is like dirt from the hoop that goes all the way around. So my question is, do I wash it now? Do I need to wash it now? Or should I just wait until the cross stitch is done and wash it then? I need advice. I don't know what to do. So if you guys could comment on tips for working in black and then whether or not I should wash it, I would greatly appreciate that. All right, so I've got that going on. And then, like, those are my only 2 whips. I had another whip going, and I will show you what that was going to be. All right, trying to think how to do this. All right, so I have this, it's a Halloween sampler. And I had got, okay, so this is it. And I love it so much. Now, I had gotten done like half of this guy here. All right, loved it. So much fun to stitch. I can't even explain to you how much fun I was having. But when I went to try and find fabric, I went to Hobby Lobby, and they do definitely have a better selection of fabric at Hobby Lobby than they did at Michael's. I still couldn't find the color that I wanted because I'm not doing this in black. I'll show you the colors I am using. So I'm doing Halloween-y colors. So I got this green silk DMC here. Then I got this like ombre purple, an ombre orange, and then a black silk. Okay. So I had gotten this just because it was the size that I needed, and that's why it was the size I needed. Kind of an off-whitish, and I thought it would look okay. But the more I stitched it, the more I hated it on this color. So this is, it's very nice. It's a 16 count ivory. This is a Zweigart 16 count Aida. Yeah, ivory is the color. It was 14.75 inch by 18 inch. So I pulled it out and you can actually see where, let's see. Can you see where I had it? Oh, yeah. You can like see there. That's where I had stitched. Pulling out stitches are not super fun. All right, so I thought to myself, I don't want to spend all this time doing this and end up hating it just because of the color fabric. So I went online and instead found a pewter, which I am very excited to get restarted on this now. It just came, so let me show you what this looks like up against this pewter. So this is from Sandra's Stitch Stash, and she is in Tiffin, Ohio. She does sell on Amazon because that is where I got this from. So this is a 16 count Aida, It's 1 yard, and like I said, this is pewter. So I hope you guys can see this color. All right, yeah, that's pretty accurate. All right, so here's my colors against this. I love it so much better. So I'm gonna get this restarted again, hopefully tonight, because I really want to work on this, you know, during the fall. And I was having so much fun stitching it before I took it all out. So those are my current whips. Now, the things that I have kitted out that I need to get started on. The first one is this Slytherin saying, you know, House Slytherin from Harry Potter, the sorting hat with the, you know, the trait on there from their house. You'll make your real friends. Those cunning folk use any means to achieve their ends. So my daughter's house is Slytherin. I personally am a Hufflepuff, so I have the Hufflepuff pattern also to do. I am not doing this on white. I kind of switch things up a little bit. So I got a piece of black 14 count Aida. This is just from Michael's here. So I've got the black Aida. And instead of using the black everywhere that there's black, I'm going to just use white instead. And so this has 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. This has 9 colors. And it will look like that, the colors against the black. I just thought for the Slytherin, and it just makes the colors pop so much more on the black. That's why I really need to learn how to stitch on black and make it easier for myself, because I have a lot of black based fabric projects that I plan on working on. All right, so that one's kitted and ready to go. And then I have this one. Now, guys, I'm a huge Alice in Wonderland fan, and I have an entire Etsy favorites board that's just entitled Alice. So my favorite characters, of course I love Alice, but then my other 2 favorite characters are the Cheshire Cat and the Mad Hatter. And so I am going to do this We're All Mad here, Cheshire Cat. And again, though, instead of the white, I want to do it on the black, because it just will pop so much more. And this one has a pretty large color palette. These are all DMC flosses that I just got from Michael's. So this is kitted out and ready to go. So here's my colors, and against the black, it's gonna be gorgeous. So I'm super excited to start that. But again, please give me tips. Give me tips on stitching with black. How can I see my holes? It's just so frustrating. All right, so those are the ones that I have fully kitted out and ready. Then I have a couple more that I have kitted, but I don't have the floss yet, like totally ready to go. So I have the floss to do this Alice. Whoops. Isn't she pretty? So I've got the floss, but I need to get it ready. And then I also have the floss, because obviously this is only one color, so this one was easy to get kitted out, to do the I Solemnly Swear I'm Up to No Good from, you know, the Marauders from Harry Potter. So I've got those like pretty much ready to go, and I have the fabric for those too. So the patterns that I have purchased but need to get kitted out are, and again, I'll have all these links in the description. I have this Loomis. So I have bought, there's a 4-pack that's I Solemnly Swear I'm Up to No Good, then this Loomis, and I'll show you the other ones that all came in the same, like a 4-pack of Harry Potter patterns. This one of Hogwarts. And this silhouette of Harry. So those all came as a like package together. Again, from Etsy, and this is from the print and decor shop. So I have that to do. Then I've got this super cute little guy here. Isn't he adorable? Yeah, and that is from Green Terrace on Etsy. Then I have this pretty fall here that I would like to do. I'm not sure who that one's from. I'll have that one linked down below. And then this little mushroom house here is from the Green Terrace. I think these are all Green Terrace, actually. That other one I showed, this one I'm pretty sure is Green Terrace. So I just go on to Etsy and like, I had all these saved in my favorites, and then I like to just go on and see who has sales going on, and then I purchase whatever's on sale. Here's my Hufflepuff, because, you know, since my daughter's Slytherin and I'm Hufflepuff, I should do them and have them next to each other. So that's like the sister pattern for the sorting hats. I just use 3-ring binders to keep my patterns in because it's easiest. And I love coffee and I love fall, so got that one. And then I have this cute Halloween jack-o'-lantern. And then I have this sampler. This is from Stitching Spell. And this is kind of like that Halloween one. I'm not going to do the all one color. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to use that like ombre type thread though to do those. And then I have this Christmas sampler. I love samplers, but I don't like traditional samplers, if that makes sense. And then I have this one of Jesus with the sheep. Jesus is a shepherd. So those are all the patterns that I have that I need to get kitted out. And yeah, at some point I'm going to get them kitted out. So those, okay. Some recent acquisitions. So I went to Michael's yesterday. I went to Michael's to buy more yarn for my husband's blanket I'm crocheting. And because I had a $10 voucher, and of course had to stop in the crochet aisle. And guys, so excited that Michael's is now carrying some different colors of fabric. So I don't know what I'm going to use these for yet. I saw them and I just decided I had to buy them. They were $9.99 each. So this is a 14 count Ada 15 by 18 piece. And look, I'm so excited. Look how pretty that is. Can you see? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's pretty good show of the color. I don't know that it shows up as well. The background, like this part in here is more of like almost like a seafoam green. So pretty psyched about that. So I got that one, and then I got one more, and they had, I think there was 2 other options there as well. You know, I wish I had all the money and then I could buy everything I want to. And then I found this one, and these are the same dimensions, also 14 count Ada. And this one is a purple. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I was so excited because usually Michael's only has, at least my Michael's, I don't know, maybe you have a better Michael's than mine. My Michael's usually only has variations of white, different variations of white, like an ecru and then black. Those are what I'm limited to. So when I saw these, I just had to grab them. I'll find something to use them with. I'm sure that one of those several patterns I showed you, I will be able to use these on. So I got that, and then you can see here, this is my frame. I do a lot of stitching in that frame, but I also got one of these, which I haven't opened yet, but I could be wrong, but I think I'm gonna have a little bit more variation in sizes. for some of the bigger fabric if I use that. And then I also use regular hoops. Ooh, which I can get them off. I keep them stored on my chair arm, so I've got these hoops as well that I stitch with. I just really enjoy cross stitching. I find it to be very relaxing, and it feels to me like painting with more than half the mess. It's less than half the mess. I don't know how to say that. Like, I enjoy painting. I have a lot, but I hate the cleanup that goes into paint and how much I have to like cover everything and all that. But with cross stitch, I get to create this beautiful picture or portrait or whatever, and I have like very, very little mess, if any, to clean up afterwards. So that's what I love about cross stitch. What I don't love about cross stitch is how expensive it is to frame things. So I was really into cross stitch over a decade ago, and I had stopped just because the framing was insane, how much it costs to frame things. So I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that with the help of YouTube, which is so much more prevalent now than it was whenever I was cross-stitching before, that I will be able to teach myself how to frame and save myself a lot of money and limit my really nice framing to things that are like, if I have to pay to get something framed, to limit that to gifts and things like that. You know, stuff I hang in my own house, I think I should be able to frame myself. We'll see. That might be wishful thinking. So if you guys know of any good YouTube videos to watch that would teach me how to frame, please feel free to link those down below so I can check them out. All right. Like I said, I am going to hopefully be doing these every Wednesday. If you don't see me on a Wednesday, just know it's because my life has probably been crazy that week. I do, however, this week upcoming, have a special unboxing for you guys. I was contacted by the shop New Craft Day to do an unboxing video for them. So I was able to go on and choose a couple of items from their shop to unbox and show you guys. So I will have that posted. My guess is that's going to be I think I'll have that posted for you guys on Friday. This Friday, upcoming. So be sure to look out for that. And otherwise, I will catch up with you guys next time I see you. I would love to chat all things cross stitch. If you have any good tips, any patterns similar to like the kind of things that I showed you. My favorite seasons to stitch are Halloween and Christmas. Love doing Halloween and Christmas. I have so many patterns saved in Etsy right now that are Halloween and Christmas themed. So, all right, I will catch up with you guys later. If you like what you see, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. If you would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to see me other places, everywhere you can find me is down in that description box. And yeah, so I will be coming at you with some more FlossTube content. And of course, as always, my bookish content, because I love books. All right, I'll catch up with you guys later. Bye.